Look at Daddy.
He's not my daddy.
Really, Ava?
He's not. My dad's in jail and I miss him.
That's why you never get out.
What's up, YouTube? It's Rochelle Tannen. It's 7 a.m. It's July 13th, 2022. I'm following up with a second video because I saw something very disturbing. I put in the beginning of this video a short that I came across with this little girl and this dude fixing her bike, and she said, her mother says, "Thank your daddy," or something like that. And the little girl, Ava, says, "That's not my daddy. My daddy's in jail and I miss him." And the mother says, "Oh, no, you didn't," or something like that. And the dude at the end throws the bike and says, "That's why he's never getting out." Now, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a skit, because with a lot of this quote-unquote black comedy, I can't tell if it's a skit or y'all's real life. I found that to be heartbreaking. I don't know if that's a skit. I don't know if it's this woman's life. I don't know. I am thinking it's a skit because the two bikes are different at the end and the two dudes are different. But that shit's not funny. You know, I'm negative and I'm a hater all day long. I'm a hater and I'm negative. So this should come as a surprise to you guys. If I'm negative for saying that young black men at 19 need to be working and getting their GEDs and things, and being grateful to people who help them out and hold them down, like their mothers, grandmothers, aunts, whomever, what the fuck y'all call this? And it's not just this short. I've watched a lot of skits, quote unquote, when different things I guess black people fancy as funny. If I'm negative, what the fuck is that? You know, I've said, and y'all gotta forgive this light, I'm trying to adjust it to where I like it, and it's not working out, but I've sat back and I listen to black people in my many years on this earth, and black people do groupthink, most of them, so they use the word negative when they want to smoke screen the truth. I look at it like this: if you all are so positive as a group of black people, why are your kids so unhappy? Y'all don't even know what positivity is. You wouldn't know positive if it came and slapped you in the fucking face. Listen, going along with the crowd isn't positive. Just because everybody's doing something or saying you look great doing this or that, the third thing, or root you on when you're doing your stupid shit, that don't make it positive, dear. And if I'm a negative person, I guess it's warranted because I'm a part of a negative group of people. I was talking to a white lady at my job yesterday. Her name was Brenda. She was born in 1955 and she's from Maryland. Shout out to Maryland. I love Maryland. Love the Maryland house. And we were at work, but it was almost the end of our shift, and we're talking, and I mentioned to her, I said, you know, a lot of people call me negative. We were talking about marriage, and she had 3 daughters, and she's telling me some of the trials and tribulations of her daughters and her grandkids and on and on. I said, you know, I get called negative a lot. And this was a white woman I was talking to. And she said, no, you're not negative. You're a realist and you're telling the truth. And a lot of people your age don't understand that. It's always struck me as funny how I never get called that word except by black people. Black people and we're in a climate where people pacify you. They pacify your nonsense because other groups and a small segment of blacks, they see the demise of black people. They see where this shit's going. Y'all just don't. Life isn't about, I guess, positivity, but that word has been watered down a lot. Everything's positive. Positive, positive, positive. You mean to tell me you guys don't have any hardships in your life? Like the Drake song, No Worries. I hate hearing people say, no worries, no worries. Y'all got a lot to be worried about whether you accept it or not. You don't have to accept it, but it's the fucking truth. Now, this short with this little girl, Ava, it kind of broke my heart, even if that shit was a skit. And my daughter said to me, "That's not my daddy. I miss my real daddy. He's in jail." That would break my fucking heart. I would say some asinine shit, "Oh, no, you didn't." And then the ending of it, "That's why he's never getting out." You modern men. What real man tells a fucking 7-year-old girl who says she misses her dad, that's why he's never getting out? Modern men. Because as I said in the previous video, you all love using Kevin, what's his face, the one that's pushing up daisies now. Y'all love using his lingo because y'all want to be the next Kevin Samuels. Because most of you black men you're about image. That's the only thing you care about. You don't care about substance. Then you talk about black women who are just as superficial, but women follow men biologically no matter how much they try to fight and resist it. So yeah, they're superficial, but so are you. So are you. Kevin Samuels was superficial. He was a modern man. Y'all use that nigga's terms about marriage and fatherhood. It tickles me silly because it tickles me pink because guess what? He didn't have no daddy. He ain't have a father. You can't buy one of those. Can't go to the Gucci store in Hermes to pick up a dad now, can you? I had a father. I know, and like I said in my last video, fuck my dad. I had both granddads. Not perfect men, but they were men. They were men. I'm not taking fucking relationship or child rearing advice from someone who didn't have a fucking father. Fuck you. Who are you? Talking about modern men, women, that's a modern man. What kind of man tells a 7-year-old girl that's why he ain't getting out? Over her saying she misses her real father. Whether this was a skit or not, it wasn't funny. And like I said about the McDonald's couple, both are trifling. Even if this is a skit, if you as a black person can find that funny and not repulsive, especially the state that we're in 2022 going in 2023, we have fucking 10-year-old and 14-year-olds killing senior citizens here in Philadelphia. Y'all can find that shit funny. No, a lot of black people, you're the negative ones. You're negative in your behavior, the way you raise your children, the way you treat your elders, the way you treat other black people, the way you treat people, a lot of people in society. You're the negative ones. The only difference between you and I, a lot of you, is that you get pacified. A person like me, a black person like me, I don't get pacified. I don't need to be pacified. I said in one of my videos, and this is the God's honest truth, my sisters under me, they didn't even take pacifiers. I didn't take a pacifier. None of us took pacifiers. We ain't no suckers. My sisters and I, we disagree about different things, but none of my sisters are suckers. Not a one of them. My 4 sisters under me, none of them took a pacifier. They don't need to be pacified. That's life. See, a lot of y'all need to be pacified. Y'all suck them pacifiers. So with all your negative behaviors and shit, a lot of society lets you go because, number one, it's about economics. And number 2, you're a fucking joke. They're laughing at you. There's things that go on, I laugh at you. Because y'all don't get it. That short is so heartbreaking. Again, I don't know if it's a skit. I don't know if it's true. I don't know. But if it is a skit, it's heartbreaking. And if it was a real clip, it's heartbreaking. Just like the McDonald's thing. That's just heartbreaking. Y'all don't get it. Y'all just don't fucking get it. And then always throwing these words around who's negative and positive. Y'all are the negative ones. And I can prove it. See, your opinion of me is just that, an opinion. But with a lot of you so-called parents, the proof is in your children how negative you are. You conceive them negatively, you raise them negatively, and you teach them negatively. This is exactly why you're having problems from coast to coast finding teachers for your schools. Grocery stores and stores leave your areas. This is why. Because of all your positivity. This is why no one wants to teach your kids. This is why grocery store chains don't come into your neighborhoods. No one wants to invest in your neighborhoods because you guys are so fucking positive. You're dripping in positivity. But on that note, that short broke my heart. But again, I'm very negative, and y'all know I'm a straight up hater. I'm hating on you. And what? On that note, guys, I'm out.